Kia the Ladybug and the Starry Adventure, a cosmic journey beyond the stars. Please hit the subscribe button and listen till the end. Thank you very much. Once upon a time, in a lush, sun-drenched meadow filled with golden sunflowers, buzzing bees, and fluttering butterflies, there lived a bright red ladybug named Kia. Kia was special, not just because of her shimmering black spots or her cheerful personality, but because she had a dream that no other ladybug had ever dared to dream. Kia wanted to explore space. While her friends were content to play hide-and-seek among the flower petals or sip dewdrops in the early morning, Kia spent her nights gazing at the stars. She wondered if there were other ladybugs out there, living on distant planets, exploring galaxies far beyond her meadow. One evening, as the fireflies lit up the night, Kia made a decision. She would build a spaceship and set off on an adventure to find her cosmic cousins. Building the spaceship, Kia knew she couldn't do this alone, so she enlisted the help of her best friends, Milo the ant, who was an expert at building things, and Luna the firefly, who knew all about light and energy. Together, they gathered materials from the meadow. Milo found a sturdy acorn shell for the spaceship's body, while Luna collected glowing firefly lights to power the ship. Kia contributed her dandelion parachute, which she had saved for a special occasion, to serve as the ship's sail. After days of hard work, the spaceship was ready. It was small but sturdy, with a cozy seat for Kia and a tiny control panel made of polished pebbles. The firefly lights sparkled like stars, and the dandelion sail shimmered in the moonlight. Kia named her ship the Starlight Sprinter. The launch On the night of the launch, the entire meadow gathered to wish Kia luck. The crickets played a cheerful tune, and the butterflies performed a farewell dance. Kia's heart swelled with excitement and a little nervousness as she climbed into the Starlight Sprinter. With a deep breath, she pulled the lever, and the ship soared into the sky, leaving a trail of golden sparkles behind. The moon, a quiet beginning. Kia's first stop was the moon. As she landed on its dusty surface, she marveled at the vast, silent landscape. She hopped out of her ship, leaving tiny footprints in the gray dust. "Hello? Is anyone here?" she called out. Her voice echoed softly, but there was no reply. Kia explored craters and climbed small hills, but the moon was empty. Still, she found beauty in its quiet solitude and took a moment to admire Earth from afar, a tiny blue gem in the vast darkness. Mars, the red mystery. Next, Kia flew to Mars, the red planet. Its rusty surface was dotted with rocks and canyons. "Maybe ladybugs love red as much as I do," Kia thought hopefully. She spent hours searching, calling out, and even leaving little messages in the sand with her tiny feet. But Mars was silent too. Just as she was about to leave, she noticed a small, shiny object buried in the sand. It was a tiny metal star, left behind by some ancient explorer. Kia tucked it into her ship as a souvenir, feeling a little less lonely. Jupiter, a stormy encounter. Kia's journey took her next to Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system. As she approached, She was awestruck by its swirling storms and colorful bands of gas. She landed on one of Jupiter's moons, Europa, where she met a friendly starfish-shaped alien named Zora. Zora had glowing tentacles and a kind smile. "Hello, little traveler," Zora said. "What brings you to Europa?" "I'm looking for other ladybugs," Kia explained. "Do you know if there are any here?" Zora shook her head gently. "I'm afraid not. But you're the first ladybug I've ever met, and that makes you very special." Kia and Zora spent hours talking about the wonders of the universe. Zora even gave Kia a small crystal that glowed in the dark, a token of their friendship. Kia felt grateful for the encounter, even though she hadn't found any ladybugs. Saturn, Rings of Wonder. Kia's next stop was Saturn, with its magnificent rings. She flew through the icy particles, marveling at the shimmering colors. On one of Saturn's moons, Titan, she met a shy comet named Cosmo. Cosmo had been traveling through space for millions of years and had countless stories to share. Kia listened intently as Cosmo told her about distant galaxies and ancient stars. "Have you ever seen ladybugs in your travels?" Kia asked. Cosmo thought for a moment. "I've seen many creatures, but no ladybugs. However, I've learned that the universe is full of surprises. Keep exploring, little one." Kia thanked Cosmo and continued her journey, feeling inspired by the comet's wisdom. The edge of the solar system. Kia's final stop was Pluto, the tiny dwarf planet at the edge of the solar system. It was cold and quiet, with a faint glow from the distant sun. Kia stood on Pluto's surface, looking out into the endless expanse of space. She realized how small she was in the grand scheme of things, but also how brave she had been to come this far. As she gazed at the stars, Kia felt a wave of homesickness. She missed her meadow, her friends, and the familiar warmth of the sun. She realized that while she hadn't found other ladybugs, she had discovered something even more valuable: the beauty of the universe and the kindness of its inhabitants. Returning home with a heart full of gratitude, Kia boarded the Starlight Sprinter and began her journey back to Earth. As she flew past planets and stars, she reflected on her adventure. She had explored new worlds, made new friends, and learned that the universe was a place of endless wonder. When Kia landed in the meadow, her friends rushed to greet her. "Did you find any ladybugs in space?" they asked eagerly. Kia smiled. "No, but I found so much more. I learned that the universe is vast and beautiful, and that our little meadow is a special place in the cosmos. It's our home, and I'm so glad to be back." From that day on, Kia became the meadow's storyteller. She shared tales of her cosmic journey, inspiring her friends to dream big and explore the world around them. And though she never found other ladybugs in space, Kia knew that her adventure had made her heart as vast as the universe itself. A new beginning. Kia's journey didn't end there. She continued to explore the meadow with the same curiosity and wonder she had found in space. She even built a small observatory out of twigs and leaves, where she and her friends could gaze at the stars together. One night, as Keel looked through her homemade telescope, she noticed a tiny red dot in the sky. She smiled, knowing that somewhere out there, another curious soul might be dreaming of adventure. And who knows? Maybe one day, they would find each other among the stars. The end.